Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the WP ERP webinar. Like always, I am Ahmed Kabir Chaion, the Business Development Manager working at WeDevs, and today I'm here with two of my expert guests. But before that, I'd like to remind you that we had a break and we usually broke the chat frequency of fortnightly presentation because of the biggest festival, Eid al-Adha, within our country and where we're located. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm also myself recovering from seasonal fever, and I can assure you I'm not going through what you're thinking, but not to get demotivated. We have a lot of things to discuss today and a very unique feature to share about the WP ERP. I personally hope that you guys are doing well and able to join from wherever you are. Please use the social channel to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Comment so that we can get the question right away. So we will be discussing unique things about skill management and development of those courses within the HR team. We will also discuss on the hard copies that you restore as a HR organization, how training works and how you can save, upload, and all those information, how can modify your courses that you want your employees to avail, including a lot of different stuff. But let's just dive into it and welcome our experts. So today, like always, we have two experts with us. We have one of my colleagues, Maksudur, and Mr. Mehedi. Hello, everyone. Good to see both of you again, and I'm sure you guys are happy to see my face, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well.
I am trying myself, but as you might be noticing from my face that I'm still recovering. Tell me about you. How was your vacation and how are you doing? I'll start with Maksudur. How's everything going?
Yeah, everything's going fine. We have a great vacation the week before, so still feeling like we were missing the webinar during the vacation. So I feel it's good to have being in the back and good to see you, everyone.
Right. How's the heat? I need to especially know from you. Are you enjoying the heat, Maksudur?
Oh yeah, it's terribly hot here. I mean, I'm not enjoying, I would say.
Yes, likewise. You can see I'm sweating myself as well. So asking the viewers to post comments about where you're from and how is the weather. Let's go to the support ninja, Mehedi. How's everything going?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's everything going fine. It was a great vacation last week, and really, I'm not enjoying this hot today. So I am already having my headache. Cannot bear that heat so much. So let's hope for the best.
On the bright side, we can be thankful for the fact that we have weekends coming up. Right after this, log off, take the break, and 2 days, and come back again on Monday. So before we do that, let's start. Maksudur, what do we have today to present to our viewers?
Yeah, great. So as you mentioned earlier, we have two popular extensions showing scheduled today. So we have training, and another one is a document manager, one of our top selling extensions. As we described at the beginning of the show, that these are the two important parts for a managing office or HR manager. So I guess this is going to be a great help viewers, learn about something, to learn about more about these two extensions.
Exactly, I completely agree with you. Jerry says hi, and nice to meet you, Jerry. We are also nice to meet you. So I guess it's time for Maksudur to take it away. Start the presentation, like always.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks. So, like every day, so I will be presenting the two modules here, and Mehedi will be helping me out answering questions. So I'll start with training first, then I'll jump onto the documentation. So Shall we
So
start?
while you set up the sharing, yeah, I would like to remind our viewers once again to use the comment section. If you're watching it from Facebook, just comment below the stream and we can just right away interact with you. If you're watching it from YouTube live, please comment in the live chat section. And don't forget to like and subscribe us. So, sir, please start. I think you were good to go. Start the screen sharing. Great.
So do you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, great. So as I showed earlier, like we have H extension installed in our in our environment. It's basically on our one of our domain. We basically do our testing. So we have gone through a few modules earlier. Now we will be discussing a document manager and training module. So I will start with the training first today. So as you can see, when you install the training extension, you can see the training will be training. Menu. Then will be appearing in the menu here. So as soon as you click here, you can see the listing page of training. Like I prepared a few trainings before. So basically, this training module just is basically for the employee who are supposed to employer wants to get them trained for some reason. So you don't have to be like there. You have to go there. You have to go to the the employee and talk to them. Hey, we have a training for you. You can basically assign the trainer from here. So let's put it this way. I'm gonna create a training from here and show you how to create a training for the employee. So when we create the training creating training button, you will see the field here to type the training. Let's say it's a PMP exam preparation training. PMP exam training, I should say. I'm going to give the title here. Then I'm going to give the subject. It's not a mandatory one, but if you want, you can give the subject name. It's maybe the project management, something like that. As you have seen before, we can assign the training like particular employee, particular department, designation, or even the all employee. So I'm going to select particular employees. So I'm going to hit, excuse me. So I'm going to hit the select employee, and I'm going to select the employee from this drop down. I believe you know how these employee are already been registered in this system. So these are my employee here working as a team member. So I'm going to select a couple of employee for this training. Then I'm going to select a duration. This is pretty much a simple thing. You add a training for the employee. So if you want to auto-assign the new employee, you can hit this button, and then this training will be automatically assigned the employee who has been newly on board. So then you can add description if you wish. So I'm not going to hit this button, hit this checkbox. I'm going to publish this training. If you want, you can save it as a draft. You can publish it right away. So I'm going to publish it right away. So you can see here, like the training has been scheduled here, training has been created here, and you can also see the duration here. If I would write the description, you can see the description. I haven't write anything, so it's empty here, and you can see also the trainee name here. Like this is incomplete status also as showing it here. I have assigned 2 persons for this particular training. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna hit the HR button, and I'm gonna go to the employee profile. From the employee, I'm gonna select Todd as I assign this person for this particular training. So I'm gonna go, when I assign the training, it's my duty to go to the the trainee profile page. So I'm gonna go to the profile, and you can see the tab here. These are the basically shows how many training has been assigned to this particular person. It says two. So that means previously it was another training was assigned to this person, and then I have assigned to another one. So here you can see the CRM training has been done by him earlier, and still two paid training left for him. Like say it's a PM exam training and AWS certification. So I'm gonna, as I create a project management training one, so I'm gonna clear the complete. Whenever it feels like, whenever the employee feels like this training has been done by himself or herself, he can clear the complete button. When employee create this button, then if you have multiple training assigned to you, that should basically show here. So you basically can select the training you have completed from this button. So as I was selecting the project PFA training, so I'm gonna hit this one. It's already selected, but I'm also gonna hit this one for this occasion. For this occasion, so I'm gonna complete this one. Let's say I have completed this training on today. So let's put it this way. I have completed this training on today. Training person name John William. And if you wish, you can read the phone numbers if you want. You can put the cost. I will say I'm gonna put the cost as $2,000. Let's say $2,000. Too much for this training. Well, well, if you want to mention the credit number, you can mention here. It's not mandatory, as I said. It's not mandatory. You can put the hours. You can also keep add a note, and also you can rank this rating. You can also rate this training. For this occasion, let's say the training was good, so the employee taught has given this number as rating, given the rating as 8. So now his duty is to fill up the information and hit the update training. As soon as he hit the update training, the training has been shifted to this here to here. I mean, this one is a completed training, and this one is the assigned training to this particular employee. So as I fill up the information, this training has been jump up to the completed training portion. So now my duty is what has been done by the employee. So my duty as an HR manager, I'm gonna hit the training again. I'm gonna see who had completed which training. So let's say the PMP exam training participant was 2. So I can see here from here. Let's two of these two employees. One of them has completed training and he has scored the rating. The reason we have introduced the rating here, because sometimes HR manager wants to know whether this training was helpful or not. So basically, it's give them some sort of idea, like how was the training, what was the input, what was the the impact for this particular training. I mean, this may be the employee wants to give the better rating so that HR manager can understand was their training was worthy or not, so that he can she can later on assign someone else for this training. So here you can see other training as well. We have a few other training one other training assigned to AWS certification training was also assigned to a few other employees. Here, one person has been completed, so it says completed. Rest of them are not completed. That's why it's called say uncompleted training. So, so this is how the training works here. So this, if you want to go back again, you can add more trainer. Here you can see like one person has been already completed. That person name has been removed from this list. So you can also assign more training or more employee or something like that. So this is a short one. So pretty much this is the training extension we have in our system. So John, if you want to take some questions, you can take it. We will jump before we jump onto the document management system.
Sure, we can take a few questions. Just a bit late to opening up the spreadsheet, but anyway, we have I think about 10 to 15 questions, but some of them are comments basically. So we'll begin with the first question or comment. I won't say all of them are questions. So the first question is how to join in the webinar. I think I can answer that for the viewers. Basically, you go to our ERP Facebook page or YouTube channel. You can simply find the live video and you can just click on it. You're there. You're watching it right now live. So I'll not bother you with that question. Move on to the next question. Question number 2 was asked by Peter, and Peter asked, how can the document management module be used to classify documents by custom taxonomies? So document management module or extension, whichever way you say it, applying with custom taxonomies.
So
yeah,
if I answer it before showing to the document manager, no, you cannot use the custom taxonomy in document manager. It's pretty simple. You have two ways to share the documents. You have your company parent folder where you can upload your documents and share the documents with the employee based on the individual employee or department wise, or you can share documents over the employee profile from the employee profile. And you also have integration with the Dropbox as well. So I think when we will show the document manager, you will be clear on this.
All right, great. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 3 comes from Saifullah. Saifullah asks, would like to get the video of this meeting if it is available. So yes, the video is available. You can just come back to our Facebook page in WP ERP, and that's it. You'll find the video. The video is also recorded in the channel. So as long as you know where to find us in social media, you will find the video. So I'm not going to ask the question to my host, expert actually, and I'm going to jump to the 4th question. 4th question is from Santiago. Santiago asks, how can we configure the differences electronic invoice? So basically, how the different electronic invoices can be configured, but I'm not sure if this is part of document management or training module. I'll let the experts make a comment on it.
So for Santiago meant about the accounting system. Accounting have its own invoicing system. I'm not sure what you actually mean about the electronic invoices. So if you can add more details on it, it would be helpful to answer. I mean, more precisely.
Yeah, so Santiago, if you're watching, please comment on the live video and we will pick on it from there. Let's jump to question number 5. Question number 5 comes from Milambo, and Milambo asks a few questions. There's like 2 questions. Is there any option for OTP? And number 2, is there an option to notify employees when it's time to do tax return? Maybe? Interesting question.
So OTP you need to mention actually in which cases you need OTP. But as of now, by default, WP ERP doesn't offer any OTP or neither the employee tax return notification. However, we have a plan to implement the tax feature. I mean the employee the tax feature in the HR system. So this will be available soon, we hope. But no, we do not have OTP system right now, and we do not have a plan for it yet. But if you could mention how you want to have the OTP system, that might help us to decide how to implement or what can be the solution of it.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand as well. I mean, he was asking for the OTP. Why should we use the OTP? Is that for? I mean, it's for a particular reason or maybe something like that. So I think we need to understand like why he wants to use the OTP as well.
Yes, sir. If you're watching, please let us know some more facts. Maybe we can pinpoint where this applies better. So I think you can just comment if you're watching, unless I'll just jump to the next question. So next question is from Samuel. And Sam, actually, there are a few more questions that Milambo asked. So I think I'm missing the question. So let's not do that. Question number 3 from the same person: option to schedule appointments. Let's talk about appointments. Do you have that?
Appointment is kind of different thing. Maybe it goes with the CRM system, but no, we are not offering the appointment system at this moment. But yes, it's on our pipeline.
Okay, so I think Milambo is watching, so perhaps I noticed him saying hello in one of the comments. But anyways, let's move to the next one. Option to rate performance. I think one of the few weeks back we discussed about the performance evaluation. So I think our experts
it's available. Yes, it's available on the employee profile. As a HR manager, you can rate your employee performance by navigating to the individual employee profile.
Great. Last question from Milambo. I think there is one more part of it. Number 5. Let's jump to number 5 of his question. He's got like a lot of questions, and we appreciate that. Option for employees of the month. I'm not sure what that means, but I would let the experts decode this, decipher it.
I'm also not sure. Maybe he mentioned the top employees in a month, something like that. I'm not sure.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what you're
Next.
saying.
And there's another bit, 2-factor authentication option. Is that there?
In which cases, actually, that also kind of similar to the OTP system, like say
Right.
2-factor. OTP is a kind of 2-factor authentication.
Exactly.
So, in which cases you recorded?
I have a feeling Milambo has done extensive amount of research. And sir, if you're watching, I request you to reach out to us. Please write an email to support@WP ERP or Mehedi@WPERP.com. Whichever way you reach, you will find our support ninja, and we can give you the answers to your need. But try to give us as much detail as possible. Let's jump to the next portion of the question. Automatically produce a letter upon termination option. So terminating employees, how can we generate that automatically?
Basically, when you terminate an employee, the employee won't get any email, automated email, as he mentioned. You need to provide the email, or you need to send the email with reason manually.
Okay.
When you just terminate the employee, he just will lose his access over the HR system.
Okay, a few more questions from Milambo. Question number 8: how to set up the expiration of contract on a specific date and restrict access to user after contract expires. I would like to add, perhaps Milambo could have clarified what kind of employees or employee group he is referring to.
Yeah, he is basically referring to the contractual employees so far, I guess. And he mentioned how to restrict the employee when their contract has been expired. So the thing is, like say you are adding an employee with a 6 months contract from now. So let's say his contract is expiring December 30, 2020. So that particular employee will lost his access over the HR system at the very end, the last date of the contractual date. So let's say he won't be able to access your HR system when the contract is over.
We have a comment from Milambo, and he says, employee of the month, top employee, the outperforming one. Does that help experts?
Yeah, I understand. But no, it doesn't sort out the employee based on the performance system, like the way he asked.
Okay, last question from him. Can certain department be allocated to a specific HR person, meaning only she or he is the one managing the department, and application for leave only goes to that person and not to everyone?
Basically, in the HR system, HR managers are the top in the whole HR system, in the whole HR. So you really cannot define the HR managers in the individual departments. But whatever you can is, you can define or you can assign the department head or team lead, right? So yes, we have the team lead option. Like say you have a department, let's say engineering. So you can assign someone as a engineering team lead or engineering team manager. He can manage the team managers, team members on the department. But HR managers is global. They have access all over the HR system.
Great. Milambo, if you have further comments, again, I'm going to repeat for you. That's mehedi@wperp.com, mehedi@wperp.com, or support@wperp.com. Try to talk to us. Perhaps we can assist you further. We have a few comments as well. I can see a comment from Colin. If that comes in front of the stream, Colin says, "Hello, I'm Colin and I'm in Jamaica." Hi, Colin. Nice to meet you. It is little overcast, but the weather is absolutely beautiful. I am getting jealous, Colin. Approximately 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I think he's referring to Fahrenheit. So, yes, Colin, it's great that you are watching our webinar. Do share your comments on how things are going about the webinar and the topics that you want to see in the future episodes. And also, I would like to remind everyone that we have a special reward, and you need to go to a link. The link will be it's there, bottom of the stream. You need to go to rebrand.ly/webinar reward. That's one word, WEBINAR webinar reward, and you will get a special code which you can use to purchase a copy of WP ERP. So let's move on with the questions. I think Milambo says thank you, and we'll get in touch with support. That's a thumbs up from me. That's another thumbs up from our support ninja. So moving on to the sixth question that we have. So this is from Peter. Peter asks, how can I have time attendance plugin that has the feature geographical location of staff while punching? If yes, I can have, what is the cost, or can I have it for free? So I'll ask the experts to answer the first question. Perhaps I will talk about the pricing.
Okay. In attendance at this moment, we offer restricting the IP address only, but the way you wanted is in geographic location. Like say you can restrict a geographic location, or you may want where from he just checked in. It's not available at this moment. Whatever you can do is you can just restrict the IP address, so from where the employee can check in and check out only.
All right. So about the point of the cost and if you can get it for free, well, our HR module has certain features that are free. You can easily avail them. You can just get it activated, the plugin activated within your WordPress site. If you require additional extensions, which is in our website, you can talk up with us and we can help you with that. So as far as using the core module, it's free to use. So Milambo says, does support offer customization on certain options? Mehedi?
I wish we could help on this, but actually customization is based on the user's personal requirement, or it's totally individual than the core solution. So what we can do is we can help with the core solutions only. But if you need any help to customize the solution, we can help you by providing the necessary action hook, or where is the code located, something like that. But we are unable to provide a direct customized solution to you. However, we have a different solution for you from our parent company, WeDevs. We have a service like WeCare and WeLab. So you can contact with the WeLab team to share your customized custom requirements, and they will help you on this.
Absolutely. You can find the WeLab information on our website. Just go to wedevs.com. You can also Google WeLab, WeDevs, you will get the link. So, and the link is already displayed in the screen. Moving forward with the next question. I think this is a very relevant question. And this comes from Samuel. How can I hold group discussions in an online course? That is to say, divided, say, 4 students per group in 10 groups. So grouping and custom grouping. Mehedi?
It doesn't seem to be possible by at this moment. So WP ERP is a complete enterprise solution to be being used to manage a company or business. It's really not a solution like to manage school management like this in different groups. So no, it's not really possible by default. I don't see any option like that. Maksud, do you have anything?
No, I don't see here either. I don't see that.
All right, Samuel, perhaps you need to wait a bit more releases until we can provide you with such a feature, but that's a good comment and we're taking note of it, and we will share it with our team and they will brainstorm it and analyze how it can be good for our system. Colin comments again. Hello, this is Colin again. My question for the expert is, do WP ERP offer a payment gateway where online payments can be received via credit card? Very, very on point question. I think Mehedi is excited to answer.
Yes, it does. We have a payment gateway extension which offers paying with PayPal and credit cards, debit cards. So basically, we have PayPal and Stripe integration. So Stripe takes all of the payments. It's a paid extension. You can get it from our website, wperp.com. And this is basically an accounting extension. So when you create invoice in the accounting system, you will get a pre-defined generated link with the all invoices. So if you provide that link to your customer, the customer will be able to pay directly based for that invoice directly through the online using their credit cards or PayPal or whatever the payment offers.
All right, thank you for the answer. I think that's enough question until we jump to the next demonstration, or portion of the demonstration. Do we have something else to present today?
Oh yeah, we have a very important thing to present here right now. That's a document manager. So as I mentioned earlier, like document manager is very important for the HR department or in any office to go paperless. So this basically helps employer or the HR manager to share documents among the employees. And you can also have option to restrict the documents to employee. So I'm going to show that right now. So as I install the document manager, we can see the menu here, the document management, documents. So if I hit on the document manager documents, we can see like these options. Like I haven't created anything here. I can just to show you how document manager works. As Mehedi mentioned earlier, we have option to integrate with Dropbox. So I'm gonna create the Dropbox. I'm gonna show how to set up the Dropbox integration. I mean Dropbox with this document manager as well. So like I mentioned here, like we can create a folder here. Let's say I'm gonna create a test folder at the beginning. As soon as create it, it says who was the creator of this folder and the modified dates, source, and file size. If I go inside this folder, I can also create a more folder as well. Test folder 2.
While you work on it, I'm just going to remind, keep going with the presentation. I think the viewers can see what you're doing in the screen. I think the screen is good for everyone to see. Continue with the screen. I'm just going to remind everyone the link to the reward. It's rebrand.ly/webinar reward. So once again, rebrand.ly/webinar reward. Maksud, take it away.
Thanks. So I'm gonna add a file here. Like I'm gonna add a GIF file here. This file has been uploaded here. So as soon as this file is uploaded, you can see the folder, I mean the file name and it's basically on the test folder, not test folder 2. So if I want, I can move this folder from here to, I can move this folder to test folder 2. It's been moved away from this folder to test folder 2. Well, now as soon as I select this, I can share my document with the employee. Like it's probably with all the employees, it's probably for the department. Sometimes documents may be not helpful to share with all the departments you have. So it basically you want to restrict the documents to, well, let's say it's a marketing department document or the accounting department document, something like that. So also you can also share this document to particular employee. So I'm gonna select for employee. Again, I'm gonna select select the employee for the first person here, Joseph, and I want to share this document only for this particular person. So when I share this one, I need to see the whether how does document display to this particular employee's profile. So I'm gonna switch to the employee's profile. I can go there. I can see the profile here. Here is a document tab. Oops.
Shared with me. Yes.
Yeah. So when you see the share with me documents, then I can see the document has been shared. The document was shared with me as the ERP deals.g, this file. Let's move on to the another employee, whether to check this document was shared with everyone or this particular employee. So I'm going to switch on to the Chang profile. So when I go to the HR, I'm going to see the profile here and the document. None of those documents was shared with me, so I can see any of document has been displayed up here. So let's move on to the admin as an admin, mode. So when I hit again, I'm going to go to the document manager. Document. I can see the share with me document. I can see the one owned by me documents. I can also see the Dropbox document I want to share. So as I haven't added the Dropbox yet, so nothing is shown up here. So let me show the how to add the Dropbox in this occasion. So what I need to do, I need to go to the settings first. I need to go to the document manager. Then you can see here Dropbox access token. And now we will see how to get this Dropbox access token. Here it's written there. If we click on this, click here, hyperlink, you can see a Dropbox, and the new tab is opens and the Dropbox developer apps tab. So then you need to click on the create app. So then you need to create on the Dropbox legacy API and the full Dropbox. And now I'm gonna write the name of this EU app. So what I'm gonna write here, WP. I'm just writing any random name. So just writing the random name of this app. So when I hit the create app button, I can see here, you need to go to the settings option here, settings tab here. Then you can see that the generated access token. This is a very important thing that we need to copy from here, and we need to paste it on our system. So here we can copy the the access token, and we need to paste it up here. As soon as we hit it, it says the Dropbox connection check. It's already been saved. So just to check, you can you need to select click on the Dropbox connection check. It will say that this connection, whether if it's okay, it will say the successfully connected. So let's say I'm gonna share this document with Dropbox folder with my colleagues. So when I go to the Dropbox, So it's basically take out all the folder I have in my Dropbox account. So I'm going to switch it to the Dropbox here, and I'm going to add new folder or delete any folder here. It's basically both way. You can either add the folder here, or if you want to delete the folder, it will basically sync with the system. So let's even select the Dropbox. Just a random file I want to add. Select a file here. Let's say another GIF file I want to share with you, this Dropbox. So this was the file I wanted to add here. It's basically adding up. The file is quite big. So this has been added just now, right now, and I can see that this is my Dropbox account, and this has been added onto my Dropbox folder. So when I go back to my, there's shared document. Document manager. I can see when I move on to my Dropbox, I can see the file has been uploaded here, has been added just below of this, this folder. So this is the one I added just right now. So if you want to move this one from here to another folder, you can also do that. If you want to delete this one from here, you can also delete this one. You can also share with the employee, as I showed before, with the department or designation of employee. Let's say I'm going to delete this one right away, because I don't want to say, just to show you that whether this is both way adding or deleting from the Dropbox to folder or folder to Dropbox or something like that. So I can also add it for I can also add another folder from here. It will also sync to the Dropbox. So I'm going to delete this one from here. This one is successfully deleted. And when I move on to the Dropbox, this is gone from here. So basically, this allows the employee to use the Dropbox for the document manager. And so this is how as I mentioned earlier, that this you can also create the folder here. You can share it with me. You can search by share with me documents here. You can also see the owned by me folder. So this is all about the document you want to share with your colleague, you want to share with your superior, or if you want to share or employee to employee. So that's all possible under this extension. So this is pretty much the document manager we have in our system as an extension. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to remind the viewers that we have some community groups where employees from WeDevs and customers, previous clients, enthusiasts, students who collaborate, and they always try to stay up to date with what's going on. So the link is displayed in the screen. You can join the ERP community group, which is in Facebook. If you have a Facebook account, just join in the group and you can post your comments with questions, suggestions, feature requests, and some feedback about the product. So I'm going to jump to the question that was registered through earlier from my list. So this question is coming from Anthony, and Anthony asked that the particular webinar that we're hosting today, it should explain the document management system. I, for my sake, would say yes, it did to an extent. I understand how the document manager works, what the interface looks like. But if you feel like there should be more, you can simply ask questions, and we would love to answer that. I think we may not have any more presentations today, do we, Maksud, about the document management system, or that's pretty much it?
That's pretty much it. We have training in the first beginning, and then the document manager the last one.
Okay. Thank you. Next, we have a comment from Milambo. When will you be adding Google Drive? Very good point. I use Google Drive over Dropbox. I want Google Drive. When are you adding it?
This is also in our pipeline. Maybe, yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, we have a plan for this. Let's hope how many users asking for it. And I think we are getting this request from a good number of users. And we have already this feature request on our feature request log. I am just adding a +1 sign on that request. So if we get enough requests on this, surely we will consider this.
So I guess flood the comments, send emails, whichever you need to do, viewers. Just let our experts show that you want Google Drive, so as much as I do. So I will be moving on to the next live question that is asked by Design of a Nation. Can you add calendars for shifts? Do we have calendars for shifting? This is basically coming from the HR, leave, attendance, shifting.
This is for the attendance, from the attendance.
I understand it's for attendance system. I'm not sure what exactly you mean, but it shows on the calendar in which shift you are assigned. So yes, Maksud, please.
Yeah, so, no, sorry, just to adding, helping you out. Maybe he's asking for like adding calendar. I mean, creating shift from the calendar or something. Maybe he's managing calendar somewhere else, and he wants to shift that. I mean, use that calendar for shift or something. I'm not sure.
You basically need to create the shifts from the shift management system, and after creating the shift and assigning to the employee will see in which shift he is assigned and what is the time for the shift. This will be available on his HR dashboard, HR portal.
So Design of a Nation, sorry to interrupt, Design of a Nation just commented showing workers shifts on a calendar. Is it possible? He just commented.
It's not really exactly the calendar, but it shows as like the calendar in a different widget we have for the attendance system. So in the attendance calendar, you can see in which shift you are assigned and what is the time for the shift, everything, every details of the shift.
Great. I think, he or she can see our previous webinar, which was attendance. So that might be helpful for him or her.
Absolutely. Just go through our, I think Design of a Nation, you are using our YouTube channel. Just go through the channel videos that we have posted previously. You might also find the playlist for the webinars and go on the one where we discussed about advanced leave management system. I think there should be the answer there. So Malambo also asked, how does SMS notification work? What is it used for?
SMS notification is basically for the, if you consider in HR, let's say for the announcement system, if you publish an announcement for the employee as a HR manager, so you can send this as a SMS notification. And same goes for the CRM as well. If you schedule a task or schedule a meeting with the contacts, you can send that send that notification over the SMS.
Okay, so we will move to the next question. The next question is from Janamjay Singh, and he asks, need to understand better way to use the whole program. Very good question. I'll take a minute from you guys. So what you need to do, if you are interested in a ERP, the concept of ERP, enterprise resource planning, or you want to get a ERP solution for your business, for your non-profit or whichever, if you're in the WordPress environment, simply have a WordPress site and activate our plugin. Once you do that, in order to use and take advantage of the resources that we have for you, simply register on our website, which is wperp.com. There is a link to register for the webinar. While you register, you might notice an email reply from us saying the topic of the webinar. And you can also put your questions before the program ends. When you send us the question, we, the three of us, including our production manager on the background, we discuss this and we come up with the answers for your better understanding. Also, while you're watching the program, you take advantage of social media. You comment using your Facebook profile or through the live chat in YouTube so that we can answer real time. So that is pretty much it. Each webinar, you come back and we present to you a different topic. You ask question and we try to answer. At times, this is about product feedback, this is about feature requests, and also you may ask certain stuff that we're experiencing. Even we're discussing about leave, shifting, SMS notification, even though our topic today is document management system and training. So that is how our webinar works. We will jump to the next question, if that is okay. So the next question comes from Nafisur, and he asked, how does WP work on a small medium enterprise?
WP ERP is basically what to say is good for a small and medium sized company. So as a small type business, you can definitely use WP ERP. You can take the advantage of its HR, CRM, and accounting system. And if the question arrives like this, how does WP ERP works? Basically, you can use every part of it. You can use our HR system. You can use our CRM and accounting system. Both of the options we have. You can use our project management system. But if you have any specific query, like how that works, or how if you have any specific requirements, you can share that with us. But if you want to use your small business, our WP ERP, you can just start using it. You can manage your employee with our HR system. You can manage your customers with our CRM system, and you can manage your company financial with our accounting system. Also, you can manage your company projects in our WP Project Manager system.
Correct. Thank you so much for that on-point answer. We have a comment coming from Malambo, just wondering how many developers are behind this wonderful system. This is a very, very confidential information, but I can simply say, Malambo, before my experts say or comment on this question, I think I'll answer this question. We have a dedicated team of 80 to 85 people currently working in the whole organization, and there are few people who work dedicatedly on this. So there is a kind of confidentiality that restricts me to let you know the exact number, but I can tell you we have enough developers working to meet your needs. Let us know what you want, and we will be there to support you. We move to the next comment, which is interesting, and this is a very interesting comment. This is from Abu Fauzan, and he says, WP ERP bundling is so expensive. We're not going to argue, but I'm going to just point it out to you. It depends on what you need. And if you have done pricing analysis, competitors that provide ERP solutions, you will be surprised to see the core comes for free and it works. And you get HR, CRM, and accounting. And I really don't know if there is any other solution out there that will give you the features that is out there for free. However, I think the WP ERP bundling is very, very smart. Why so? You can only pay for the things that you need. For example, if I'm a small medium enterprise and I only want to maintain my HR, I just need to pay somewhat around $149 US per year. Divide that by 12 months, you're basically paying $12 to $13 a month. Imagine how many employees you have. If you have 20 to 30 employees, paying that is basically you're paying 50 cents per employee per month. So the point stands, if it depends on what you're looking for. If you communicate with me, I'll give you an email address. Write to us at marketing@wperp.com. That's again MARKETING, marketing@wperp.com, and I will assist you with a pricing that could be better for your needs, because I need to understand what you exactly need. You may not need all the bundles, you may not need all the extensions. So I am not going to argue, but I'm going to tell you, if you compare from apple to apple, orange to orange, you will see this is more cheaper, and which is why we're so much loved by small medium enterprises. We'll move to the next question, unless my experts wants to add anything to the last two questions. No? All right, great. Colin asks, is there a payment gateway or window that I could receive payments from online clients? I'm also very interested in the keeping of clients' information and their easy accessibility. There are a few alarm bells that ring up. So Mehedi, this is an ideal question for you to answer.
Yeah, I think we had a similar question some time ago, like payment gateway. Yes, we have a payment gateway option. You can take the payment on your invoice using PayPal or Stripe. So yes, we have this. And the second question is keeping up client information and their easy accessibility. Yes, you have an option to keep your client information. We have options in accounting and CRM to have your customer data and the vendor data. So you can create your customer profile and vendor profile in the accounting and CRM system.
So that is pretty much it. The last question that we have is from Aromal, and he says want to know more about this. So this is basically my question to the expert as well. When can we know more about document management system and training?
Sorry, maybe I missed you.
I mean, so what do you want to know about more about this?
Yes. When would we come back again with the document management system and discuss training module? These are the same topic. Is there a chance we come back again and discuss this?
Well, we have a series of webinars going on last few months, so we will be covering maybe this session. I mean, this particular topic later on for some time. But my observation is, it's if you have very particular query to know, or if you want to see a demo or something, you want to schedule a demo meeting with us, and we can show you around and discuss more about our system.
Yeah, just to add with Maksud, I think we have pretty much covered all of the thing in training and document management system. But if more people are interested about the same topic again, surely we will come up with again a similar webinar, as because our webinar is for you. So we'd love to talk and discuss about the thing that you want to learn. And however, if you think you need to know the document manager at training or any particular thing personally, you can knock us anytime. Like say, you can mail us to support@wperp.com. We may arrange a demonstration meeting dedicatedly for you.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. This is basically the happiness bar for us. End of the week, Friday night, we join here at the WP webinar. It's like our happiness bar. So we discuss features. So did you want to add something? I think I have cut you off.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know about you, what you think about us. If we mentioned, we have a series going on here as a webinar last couple of months. When we finish our schedule, we'd love to hear from you. I mean, the audience, like what you want to see more, what we want to show more. So then we can maybe prioritize thing, or we can select the topic, and we can move on to continue our webinar and later part of this maybe in few months and so.
So we have gone past our scheduling, but still I will take the last question. Milambo asks, how does your data protection policy works, and how safe is the customer data?
GDPR.
The data is safe as long as your server is. We provide our solution to you, and you install it on your own server. So if you can harden your server database in a pretty good way, so it's totally safe. And the data privacy policy, we follow the standard GDPR data protection policy. So nothing to be worried about this.
Yep. So with that, we actually end the question answer, and I have to do the responsibility to mention a few things. Number one, since you've joined the webinar, do visit the link which is being displayed in the bottom of the stream, which is rebrand.ly/webinar reward. Use the link and you will be given a reward because you have invested your time. Number two, join our community groups. We have Facebook groups where you can take advantage of. We have our colleagues, we have our developers, we have students, and we have also industry experts in the group. And your input can also help others. Number 3, we have covered certain things today, and I'm just going to remind it for the viewers' understanding. We talked about how to create and merge courses, and we talked about how you can upload and access all the training resources in one place without the hard copies. We showed you how to assign training to everyone through department, designation, or assign it individually. And also you can modify those courses after you have assigned it to employee from their profile. Also, we covered how the employees can view their courses, meaning their profile and the courses they have completed, which are current, which are upcoming. Also, they can search any file that you as an employer want them to see, and also the results. Finally, we discussed on how to set global access restrictions on the document manager. We've had a very eventful webinar today coming back, and it feels good. So I want to extend my thank and gratitude to the production manager who's working on the back, whom you don't get to see. Atik, Mr. Atik is our strategist, and he is the expert, and also he's our production manager, even though he doesn't have that designation. We like to mention that to him. He takes care of the comments, all of your live comments, captioning, putting me on the bigger screen. All of these are done by Atik. And finally, I want to come back and thank my beloved experts of the show, Maksud and Mehedi. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your insight. Thank you so much for taking the trouble after a long, hard working day, coming back again at the specified time for this happiness bar and explaining it for the people. Thank you, Maksud, for eloquently explaining it for the viewers, showing it from bits and pieces, and Mehedi being calm and quiet as a ninja and so delivering your support. So last word from Maksud, Mehedi, and then we can all hit the showers.
Okay. Yeah, it's our pleasure. I guess it's my pleasure as well to be part of the show and to explain the every part of this our development. One thing I like to mention here. This is just the beginning of our journey. Like we are doing webinar to grab more attention to our audience, to grab more attention to the people, so that we can explain what we have in our mind and what we have developed for you, and how can we help you in your business. So basically, Document Manager is one of our top selling extension we have. So I believe you can have this one, you can try this one, and you can go paperless in your business. So yeah, that's it. I mean, hopefully you will use it, and let us know if you feedback.
Great. Good points made by Maksud. Mehedi?
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me today. And I'm sorry, extremely sorry that I might be not that frequent today, as I am having seriously a headache today. However, I'm really looking forward for the next webinar, and the webinar topic can be the viewers and users' choice. So feel free to ask us, or feel free to let us know in which topic you want to see us with. And beside that, as being a enterprise solution, it's basically a concept to solve your business problem. It offers HR, CRM, accounting, and everything is to sort out and solve your business problem, your business needs. So whatever we offers at this moment might not be the 100% that you need to solve your problem. So in that case, we are always open to hear from you. We really love to hear from you. If you have any problem that doesn't cover with WP ERP as being a enterprise solution, please feel free to let us know. Feel free to email us at support@wperp.com. We will definitely think about it. We will definitely think about the problem you share with us. So we always think about the problem and how we can solve it with our solution. So we'd love to hear from you, as always.
Right. So Milambo says, thank you for this webinar, fruitful indeed. Do join back again in the next webinar. We have this coming 2 sessions per month, meaning every 2 weeks we come back once. So please comment on, even after the live recording is done, the file will be there. So we want you to comment underneath the video so that we know what topic you want to see in the future webinars. Once again, the support email address is support@wperp.com. Mehedi's email is mehedi@wperp.com. And you can also reach out to us in marketing@wperp.com. Last but not the least, rebrand.ly/webinar. On that note, we say goodbye and thank you so much for your time. Thank you for tuning in. Also, Mehedi's email is mehedi@wedevs.com. mehedi@wedevs.com. So on that note, we say goodbye. Take care. Maksud is maksud@wperp.com. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. We went 10 minutes outside our time limit, so we appreciate the time. Bye bye from me.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Bye bye.